Hi guys, welcome back to more episodes of Fear the Walking Dead. Episode 8 coming up next, called Grotesque. Now then, we've kind of got a similar situation as we had in the other series when they left the farm. Because all this place has just gone up in flames. Daniel bowing out, I believe. I do not for 1 second think he's survived what he initiated there. He'd already been talking to his dead wife throughout the whole of that episode and coming to terms with what he saw as his penance, and her giving him all the right things up here to make that determination, to make that decision and what to do. Completely different scenario as to what we had in The Walking Dead, of course, with Shane. But we've now got a similar situation. People are fractured. We've lost Daniel. As far as I'm aware, only Madison, Alicia and Strand have made it out. Nick has fucking wandered off. Cecilia got her hooks into him pretty well, pretty quickly. And he has converted. Not that there's any bloody need to now. I don't know what his plan is. I don't know what he's going to do. They're heading back to the boat, I assume. And Travis and Chris. Why the hell I keep calling him Curtis, I don't know. It's the actor's real name, so I do apologise for that. If I do it again, you know why. He's decided to stay with his son. So our entire group that we set off with is heading in the same way. Let's go find out what happens next. This is episode 8. Is he still on the ranch? Yes, he is. Oh, God.
They were close friends. I saw them a few days ago. They had food, water.
Oh,
They were okay.
The others, where will they go?
They'll do as everyone else. Search for family, sanctuary. You want to follow them.
Is there a place to go for people like Celia?
There was talk of heading north. The North Road is full of Lamanas. They are the worst of men, and this is the lawless world they've been waiting for.
You don't want to go?
See. The highway north is just beyond.
Okay.
Should be enough to get you there. But just.
Thank you.
Damn, that is not an easy crossing to make. Oh my God. Damn. That's a grueling walk.
Exploring your thoughts and feelings about your drug use. Are there things you need to say to me?
He wouldn't hurt a fly. I'm not just gonna rip into him like this for no reason. It'll kill him.
4 more weeks.
Dad, you're always tired.
Nick.
No, he is.
That's
You're
crap.
always tired. When you get home from work, you just skip dinner and go to your room. And you used to be there. And then you stopped. And I don't know why you did that.
You stopped trying because you didn't stop with what you were doing. Wasn't expecting not any specific flashbacks at the moment with any characters. Guess they're as good a place as any, right? Well, I was saying, minute I say it. Frick! Jesus!
Okay, let me just get my bag, all right? Then I'm gonna go. I'm just gonna get my bag.
Fuck, okay, just go. She's chasing you out there. Fucking hell, she's busting around the head with it. Yeah, he's nothing on him now. That was not good. This isn't that long yet. These cars still look relatively newly abandoned. She wants a walk back. I expect because we're in Mexico, it's going to be a lot more. There's less towns. There's more countryside. Someone's approaching. Oh my God. How are you still alive? Yeah. Crap. Yep. I don't see how he's going to escape this. For one horrible moment, I was expecting him to go through a load of bushes and then go down like a fucking rock slide or something. Still think it was a good idea to go it alone. I thought it was a bad idea at the time. I'm definitely leaning towards that now. I know what he's trying to do. Trying to get some more out of it. I do not want to know what that tastes like. Yeah. Yeah. I'm assuming this is a Nick-centric episode. We're kind of like 20 minutes in, so...
Here we go.
Is that down? Hello,
It's just here for support.
I don't live in Bel Air.
Beverly Hills.
He was in an accident.
At the site?
Oh,
Coming home. It was a head-on collision.
right. Well,
He didn't make it, baby.
yeah, that's my mistake.
He didn't make it.
To carry on. Oh my God! They're either very good dogs or they're starving. Could even be both. Oh, they brought a few friends with them. Fucking hell. Bit off more than I can chew there. Oh man. Oh no, now their focus is diverted. They've already ate them too. Shit. Yep. Wow. He's gonna... Yeah. Oh, dude, you dirty bastard. Oh, fuck, no. I couldn't do that, no. He walks amongst us, but he is not one of us. It's a Chinese... Yeah, it's a Chinese proverb, that, but it fits well for that. He's seeing the first walker we ever saw. Because this shows before the other one that indeed was the very first walker, right? Yeah, see, they're all smiling. It's just target practice for them. This dude's panicking reloading. Yeah, it's got him. Got him. That dude allowed seeing you. And he's mincemeat. Yep.
Pues vamos a ayudarlo.
No, Francisco.
Oh, they're looking for somebody. How do they
Pero él
know?
estaba caminando con ellos.
Ya no.
He's finished.
Luciana.
Vámonos.
So is this him finding out about his dad, I'm
Is it
presuming,
good?
is what pushed him over the edge again?
My dad gave it to me.
What's it about?
That's who she is.
Grotesques.
All right, got it. I did not put her as the girl that was who he was concerned over when he woke up on the first episode, and she was already she'd already turned. Because obviously some of them look significantly different, and at that point we'd never seen what she looked like prior to the transition. But I hadn't picked up on the fact that that was her, but it clearly is, isn't it? Okay. Ah. Do you know what doesn't fit? He's a heroin addict, he's got perfect teeth. And it seems unusual for him to miss it. Take it, we're here. How the fuck has he made these 100 kilometers, really? Pretty much raided for probably anything that was worth having. Cities are the ones that are going to have been looted first. Out completely. It's a screwdriver. Someone watching you. She's here.
Eso va a empeorar la situación.
It will make it
¿Eso es
swap.
una mordida? ¿Infectado?
It's a dog bite.
No, infectados. Dog, por favor.
It won't be a human
Agua.
palate. Damn, she's a good-looking woman.
Vámonos.
You're going to have to start picking up on some Spanish, pretty sharpish. So if we've got a community with these people, I'm assuming...
You shouldn't put any weight on it.
Oh, we've got someone who conveniently speaks English.
Please. I will have to cut your trousers. Is that okay? You're on the edge of infection.
You're a doctor, right?
You would have died in the wilderness. My friends say you were walking with the dead.
Safety in numbers.
Where'd you travel from?
Valley de Guadalupe.
It's a long walk.
Got a community here? Yeah, we have. I really hope those men with guns aren't part of this. They could be. Somehow, weirdly, Nick has landed himself on his feet here. He's a heroin addict survivor. The guy is a survivor throughout. That's it. Give us a pan shot. I want to see where we are, how big it is. Oh, we're at the top. Oh, we're right at the top of the mountain. We've got one in front as cover. Right at the top of the city. Okay. That was quite a good episode. That is the first episode we've had in this series that was a character-centric driven episode. I don't think we've had any others. I don't recall anywhere where it's just been a single character's story for the whole episode. I did plenty of commentary throughout that as much as I can, because when you tend to get these episodes where they focus on one character, there is a lot of dead space and much more confined dialogue. So you have, as a reactor, they're great because you have chance to talk and to think things through with the story. He should be dead, shouldn't he? Most of us would not have survived that trip in the condition that he was in the few little different scenarios that he came across. I mean, he met the girl with what looked like a sister or a daughter who tried to bash his head in with a fucking baseball bat and then lost all of his supplies. Then he comes across these guys with the guns, escapes them, then gets bit by dogs, then gets surrounded by walkers, then meets back up with the guys with the guns again, who were taking pot shots at them and somehow managed to miss him. And on top of all of this, he's doing it with no food, no water, no supplies, a leg he can barely walk on. And just at the right time, the weather gave him what he needed. It woke him up with the rain. He got some sort of refreshment and somehow has made it through those 2 or 3 days that this episode focused on. I enjoyed that. That was actually very good. We don't know these people. We're being introduced to a whole new group here. Thankfully, they don't seem as psychotic as the last cult. I don't know if those guys are part of this group. They could be the ones that go out and do the runs, which is why they're the way they are. You don't know. every compound, every sealed off community that you find could have good and bad. Just like every town and city has good and bad people, you know. Him saying, I want to find somewhere where walkers aren't monsters. Yeah, that's not going to happen. I'm assuming we'll go back to the main cast or something in the next episode. We might not. We may focus on one of the other ones. I hadn't pieced together earlier in the episode, I do apologise, that when he was talking about with the flashbacks with his dad, he was talking about his biological father, not Travis. And I also didn't pick up on it until it was too late that the girl that he was talking to in the crack den was indeed, in the rehab, it was indeed the one that ends up in the crack den with him, is the one that we see bitten first, which he was so concerned for her when we initially started this show. We picked this up on episode 1. That was good. Right, I think I will leave it there. Did quite a bit of commentary for you guys, and I don't really think there's much more to add to that. We need to see how this expands out and whether he stays here or whether we start to meet some other people. The doctor seems decent. The trio that were watching him, I don't know, because they could have rescued him at that point and they didn't. They left him to it. They were looking for somebody in particular. And then when she zoomed in with the binoculars, looked and saw that it wasn't who they were looking for, they did actually leave him. So, or are they just being cautious? Don't know. Right, I will see you for episode 9 next week. Until then, guys, thanks a lot for watching. By all means, post your comments down below. If you are enjoying Fear the Walking Dead and The Walking Dead, they're all available on YouTube playlists. If you do want to watch them in the full-length versions, check the link in the description. As always, that will head you over to Patreon. And I will see you for episode 9 next week. Take care.